Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2021. Today, it's going to be our awards and transfer special for Krylja Sovetov, but I decided to send one application out for a job, and we got fired. Whoops. Guess they found out. So we're going to be sending lots of applications out for jobs because we're fully, completely unemployed, which also does mean that any job, really, we got to get, right? I mean, I would still like to try and target jobs at the Russian First Division or higher. So that will probably be my initial goal. But as the summer wears on, I will probably be looking after any job I could possibly get because we need to get established in a job enough to be able to start making a name for ourselves, which means we need to get into a job soon enough to be able to put a team together that we actually care about and not fall into the same trap that we did with Krylja Sovetov. So at the very least, it's entertaining. I hope, maybe. I'll let you guys know once we start getting some job interviews and some possibilities. So we'll be right back. I'm not even going to jump into the game yet. We'll come back when there's something to talk about. So apparently we can't get out of Russia. The only team that has offered me a job is Torpedo Moscow. And as you can see, I have accepted the job. I delayed it for a couple weeks. I delayed it a couple times, but just none of the other jobs were even giving me an interview. So here we are. The good news is that they have a decent amount of money as well. Not quite as much money as Krylja Sovetov, but close. Not too far off. They have quite a bit more money than Neftekhimik had. The other interesting note is that we will be playing against both of our other previous teams in this league, so that's going to be kind of fun. I think we have a good chance, since we're in early enough to get some people kind of recruited in. I think we have a good chance to push for a promotion to the Premier League if we can get promotion. If we had gotten promotion with any of these teams, I think that proves that we're capable of winning, and therefore opens up the door for some other jobs. I think that will open the door for new jobs. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, let's jump right in. Let's get into this. So Torpedo Moscow, current 2.5 star, media prediction 7th. I think we can do better than that. That would be amazing if we could, because that's the goal, right? That's the goal, is to push ourselves up to a promotion spot. 15,000 seat capacity for their stadiums, not too bad. Again, not as big as Krylja Sovetov, but not a bad team by any stretch of the imagination. We actually have Alan on loan from Neftekhimik, who we've played with before, so that's going to be kind of cool. Anybody else that we know? I don't see anybody else here that we know, but you never know. Igor Sergeyev. How do I know that name? Isn't that guy? No, it's a different guy. Sorry, we had a different Sergeyev at the last team. But yeah, like I said, we're in here early enough that we're going to be able to get some chime to try and do something with this team. They want us to play defensively solid football, counter-attacking football. I don't know about that. I think I'd rather play a little more aggressive if we can. I don't know why I keep signing us up for all the inductions. We've done the inductions before, but I'm not going to mess with it too much right now. I'm not too worried about it. Broyar takes charge at Torpedo Moscow. My career stats: win percentage 38%, loss percentage is 29%, which I guess draws are the other percentage in there. No cups, no leagues. Ongoing negotiations. Mayhow. I mean, not the most amazing player, but he's got a lot of flexibility, so... Oh, he's going out. Okay, fair enough. Contract set to expire. Ooh, that's a pretty good center back, actually. Actually, I like this guy, Redkovich. Not bad. I mean, decent physicals, not so great on the technicals, but overall, not a terrible player. So let's go ahead and offer him a contract. See what we can get negotiated down here. Honestly, really not playing this guy that much. I mean, if we get promoted, I'll give him a pay raise. I don't care. Season expectations. Definitely want top half here. That's good. Reach 4th round, reach 5th round. A little bit more wage budget if we can reach the 5th round. Why not? I know it seems crazy, but let's go for it. Tactics induction will create us a tactic here momentarily. I really just need to get my team kind of together before I really figure out a tactic. Anything here I want to deal with? Not at the moment. Honestly, we'll just ignore all of that. I mean, sure. Let's go. Whatever. Sure. Just go something. Just get a tactic out of the way. Get that locked in. Like I said, that's not the tactic we're going to be going with. I can almost guarantee you that. Let's go take a look at the squad here. Let's go look at the squad depth. I am going to go ahead and look at under 21s, under 18s. We'll go look at 2 stars and higher. I will hide future transfers out, and that is it for now. Some of these loans out should be coming back, and we do want to look at all positions. Okay, so we have some decent strikers. Not too bad, not too bad. We have some decent attacking wingers, so probably something featuring them would be our best bet. Decent attacking midfielders. I like that. Midfielders, not too bad. Defensive midfielders, not great, but we could go back to that 4-3-3 diamond, I think it was, or however they label it. That might not be a bad move. Definitely need some more depth on the left and the right on the fullback side of things. But everything else actually doesn't look too bad. Honestly, a 3-star defensive midfielder I'm okay with. I can't argue with. Oh, more depth in the middle actually as well. So those are some targets for us. In fact, we're going to go ahead and our goalkeepers aren't terrible, so we can live with that. Let's go ahead and scout our central defenders. Let's go ahead and scout some left defenders. I do want you to be able to have good crossing though. Specify attribute values greater than or equal to 10. We have some good crossage. We also want to scout out some defenders on the right. Crossing, specify attribute values 10, not 20. 20 would be amazing. A little crazy though, right? We'll do that. Anywhere else? I mean, if I got a good defensive midfielder, I wouldn't complain. So we'll go ahead and scout out some defensive midfielders as well. And everything else, I think I'm pretty happy with for the moment. And go with that. Yeah, that looks good. So we'll go with that and see what we can do. I'm not going to bore you guys with all of the minor details of things that we're going to be looking at. So we'll come back when we have some news. But best news that we have right now so far is that we are in a team. And we are, slated to be, what was the preview? 7th, I think? Yeah, 7th, which is behind, well, Krylja Sovetov is supposed to be number 2. So, of course, we lost the job to the team that's very likely to get promoted again. Nef Takamik is actually a little bit below us, according to this. So, I think we have a chance, though. I think we have a really good chance for this team. Do we have any of the top players? Balenyuk, is he on here? I do not see him. So it doesn't look like we have any of the guys. Dos Santos, of course. Sergeyev, of course. All the guys from Krylja Sovetov are in the top Dream 11. So go figure. But yeah, we'll come back when we have some more news. I'm going to be doing some recruiting. See if we can get some guys in here. This is the most finances that I've had in a while. I mean, we had about this much, a little bit more than this at Krylja Sovetov, but we didn't get to spend it. We didn't get to do anything with it. So this is the most we've had in a while. Wage budget is insane. We have a lot of wage budget available, a lot of scouting budget. We've got some chances here. So let's see what we can do. We'll be back. All right, we are back. It is actually game day for our first game coming up against, believe it or not, Krylja Sovetov. So that's going to be fun, an away game against the team that just fired us. Winning. So we'll see what we can do the best we can. A couple things of note. Let's go look at the transfers again. We do have 4 transfers that I brought in so far. I am trying to work on a few more. I've got money to spend right now. So I'm really trying to work on some more. I really need a central defender. I have like 0 depth in the central defender role at all right now. Just need to bring some more guys in that role. But I have brought in a few guys that we'll take a look at here. Alexei Yuzunov is the first one that comes in from Dynamo to Moscow. 6.5 million rubles. It's not too bad. He comes in as an attacking midfielder. And technically play midfielder as well, or striker, or on the wings, whatever. We're bringing him most likely as an attacking midfielder or midfielder, one of those two roles. In fact, I think he's going to be playing as a midfield role. Pretty good stats overall. Feels like a decent player, 22 years old. He's got a lot of potential ahead of him. Really good stats for the last couple seasons, I would say. 7.6, oh, I guess that was only for one game, but almost a 7.0 last season on loan with us. That's why we brought him back, because he was on loan with us, and we knew that he knew the team, he knew the formation. Well, not say the formation, we're actually changing the formations, but he knew the team, and he played well for us last season. So we went ahead and grabbed him on. There you go. Next guy coming in is Maniero from Cittadella. He comes in, he is Italian. Comes in as a good midfielder or attacking midfielder or defensive midfielder. Any of those three roles, which is what we're going to be playing. We're playing a lot of those spots. In fact, the tactics we're going to be going with is one of these two. One's a little bit more positive, one's a little more cautious. But essentially, we're going to try out the 4-4-2 diamond, because that worked pretty well for us with Neftekamic a year or so ago. And so we're going to try it out again in this league. And so we're going to definitely need somebody who can play attacking midfield or defensive midfield. If any of those roles is a really good spot for us to bring somebody in with. So Maniero comes in for that. Again, decent stats, not too bad. Current 3.5-star ability, potential 4.5-star ability, 25 years old. Still got a lot of game ahead of him. Could develop into something pretty decent. Not the greatest stats overall for his last couple of games, but we'll see what he can do here in our league. Then we bring in Jacob Maddox from Stoke, obviously English. He comes in, he can play in the midfield, attacking midfield, technically play on the left wing, but we will not be playing him in that role. Probably either one of these two roles. He actually came in as in one of our trial games, our friendly games. Played really well. I thought he played well enough to give him a chance. He played pretty decent last season for Stockport. Now, granted, that was in the Vanarama National League, but a 6.9 overall, not too bad, and I think he could play pretty well for us. Honestly, I mean, he's our most expensive one coming in, but not even remotely close to being expensive for us in the grand scheme of things. We have over 1 billion rubles of transfer money, which we're not trying to spend all of it, but we could be a little bit more flexible with what we bring in. We then bring in Timur Suleimanov as a free transfer. He comes in as a good striking option. 3.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential, 23-year-old Russian. Pretty decent physical stats, honestly. Pretty good mental stats. Not pretty good technical stats, good finishing, good heading, good penalty taking. I mean, he's really, honestly, a pretty decent all-around player. 7.22 a couple seasons ago, 6.77 last season. So maybe dropped off a little bit this last season for Nizhny Novgorod, but I think he can play well for us and really comes in more as a backup role than anything. So like I said, still early. We still got a lot of time left to bring in more players. Currently, the squad looks like this. Let's go ahead and drop off. We'll leave the transfers on, for the trials on there for a second. Mostly because we're actually going after Terekov here. He's actually one of the players we saw last season for, what I'm trying to say. The guys we're playing just now. My goodness. Mind blank. Krylja Sovetov. Wow, I was trying to come up with some other name for a second there. That's how important this team was for us. I didn't care. He coming in for Krylja Sovetov. Really good 4-star current ability, 4-star potential. I mean, he's 33 years old. He's not getting any better. But we know he can play well. He's got really good crossing, which is something I really want. He didn't play well for us last season, I'm going to be honest with you, but he played well for Orenburg this season before that in the first division. So maybe he's a good first division player, not a great premier division player. We'll find out. But we're going to try and bring him in. Not really costing us a lot of money. Brings us some experience, some depth, whatever you want to call it. But like I said, we're really struggling for the midfield role and the right defender role. Wouldn't mind getting a better player for the defensive midfield role as well. But overall, not too bad. We may take a look at this Rivero guy, but I'm trying not to bring in a lot of guys over 30 years old. Terekov kind of is an exception to that rule because I have seen him play. I know he can play okay. He's got good crossing. We may bring him in, but I'm trying to stay young with the rest of the players past that. So that's that. I don't know. Do we have time to play a game today? Do we want to play a game today? You know what? Just because we should have been doing the transfers for Krylja Sovetov in this episode, and it was a little bit of a surprise. Hey, we're unemployed. Let's go find us a job. Now we found a job, and the first team we play is Krylja Sovetov. Sure, let's go play Krylja Sovetov in this episode. Why not? Let's see how good our team has a chance of being. We obviously know this is going to be a really tough game. Away at their field, they're technically a premier level team, although they played very poorly last season. Let's go see what we can do against this team. We're going to play the cautious formation here. I know it really kind of hurts us on the attacking side of things, but we'll see what we can do. We'll see if this playing a little bit more defensive, but still leaving some of our attackers up there. See if that does anything for us. Have a couple guys that are unregistered. Could technically register and bring them in if we wanted to, but honestly, I'm not too worried about the number of subs that we have. Yeah, no, let's go for it. Let's go play a game. Yeah, don't care about that. So I'd love to see if our guys are any good. Yeah, we're under the dogs. Let's go cause an upset. I've seen this team. They have the tendency to be really, really bad. So honestly, I actually think we have a good chance in this game, even though it is an away game. But we won't know till we try, right? If we just get stomped by Krylja Sovetov, I'm going to be very embarrassed. I don't mind if we lose. It's an away game. We lose, okay. If we get stomped, that's going to be very embarrassing. All right, early play here. We've seen some of these guys for Krylja Sovetov. There's Silva. There's we actually haven't seen Noctev. I don't recognize that name. Might not. I've been there long enough. Zafane, we've seen him before. Gets the ball over to Noctev. Noctev tries to get over to Dos Santos Souza. We know Dos Santos Souza can play. Thankfully, he didn't get one in there. Nebulin, we've seen him. Mediub. So that's what we call cruel justice right there. The one player we actually brought into Krylja Sovetov is the one player that is this player that scores against us. Our player from Neftekamik, who's the one player we brought into Krylja Sovetov, scores against us. That is perfect, absolute perfect justice. We deserve that. Let's shake it off though. Let's get back into this. Come on, guys. Throw in here for Krylja Sovetov. I mean, this is a Premier League team. Don't get me wrong. Why couldn't y'all play this well for me? Really? Another highlight for you guys. Okay. Come on, guys. I know this team. They're not that good. You're making them look better than they are. All right, Bogaev over to Orakov. Orakov up to Menero. Orakov. I can't say your name. Oh, Yevsiev had a chance at a goal there. We needed that one. Get that one back in there. If we could get a goal back here before halftime, I'll feel a little bit better about stuff. Yusinov here throws it or kicks it in. And there comes Dos Santos Souza. Probably playing 10 times better than he ever played for us because that's just how it's going to be. Oh, good takeaway from Orakov. Could have been a penalty, but thankfully he was not. All right, all right. I mean, not great. We saw a little bit of signs of life there at the end, as we could tell, but overall not great. Do expect to see a much better second half, guys. Just don't get me embarrassed here, guys. Come on. All right, we got to throw in here for, well, Krylja Sovetov. Hey, we know they're very good at passing to us, right? They passed to the other team very well last season. But of course, they're just going to play lights out today. Oh my goodness, they're playing. Of course they're going to play lights out. Why did you guys not play this well for me last season? Now, to be fair, actually, I don't know what formation they're using today. I'll see it here in a second. Okay, I mean they're playing a definitely different formation. Maybe we should have tried something like that out. All right, well we're gonna change some things around. First off, we're gonna go to this formation, be a little more attacking. Cause what have we got to lose at this point? And then we do know Ivashin is terrible. Okay, we have nobody that can come in for you. Wow, we need some more depth. Well, we need some more depth in a big way. Wow, we have nobody on the wings. This is really bad. really? We're gonna run into that trap again. Oh, we definitely want you to be a complete forward, though. Let you be a, I'll let you be a deep line forward. Well, Balniak hasn't played well, so let's bring somebody else on. Let's bring in this new guy that we just brought in. And I'd like to make another swap here. We just don't have anybody that can play anywhere. Well, because you have to stay on the field. That's part of it. Do we have any defenders? We've got nobody. We've literally got nobody. I've registered everybody I can. I mean, there's a couple of youngsters I could have registered, but that was it. All right, Maniero not playing very well. Let's bring in this Maddox kid, see what he can do, and we'll go with that. And that's basically it. We really have nobody else that we can bring on, right? I'd like to see something. I mean, this definitely points to us needing to get that, even that guy that's older, left defender. We got to get somebody else in for some more depth, if nothing else. There's Maddox right there. Gets it over to Silman. Okay, okay. Our two new guys we brought in connect on a decent play. That's good to see. We'll take it. We'll take some little. You know what? If we're not going to win the game, let's get some life. Let's see some evidence of some good stuff here. And that was good. That was good. Good play there, right there. I like it. I like it. All right, let's see if we can do any more swaps at all. What do we got on the bench? Bunch of midfielders. Two goalkeepers, because who doesn't like goalkeepers? Bring you on. I mean, we have literally nobody can play defense at all. We really got to get some more defenders. I mean, really, I'm just bringing these guys on for some sort of life of, like, you know, something. All right, throw in here for Krylja Sovetov. Let's get a good takeaway here, guys. Again, if we lost by 1 goal, if we got a goal back here somehow, and lost by 1 goal, I'd probably take that as a win. Oh, good strike, honestly. Let's get a good corner here, guys. Come on. Come on, chase that one down. Go Maddox, come on. That was a terrible pass. Come on, guys. Shorkin. You have Dakamov. I'll have to change your name, probably, dude. Ivashin. Who's playing terribly today. Sulamanov. Back to Yevdokov. Sorry, dude. Sorry. Maddox. Oh, that would have been amazing if Maddox could have done something there. All right, we saw a little bit of life there at the end, though. Change it to the other formation, get a little bit of life. You know what? That's fine. We'll take the loss. Good for them. We just need more depth, and that was part of it as well. When you got some guys that are playing poorly, really, guys, really, my assistant manager's stupid. He told me to tell you that. All right, fine. I'll be more strict with you guys next time. I'm not too worried about that result. We saw some good stuff there at the end when we changed formations, and a big part of it again was we just didn't have the team to rotate. So we know where we need to get some more depth. We need to get some more defenders, and we need to get some more wing backs. I'm gonna bring this Brazilian kid. I don't know if he's gonna be that good. I don't really want to bring in a bunch of old guys, quite frankly. So we just need to go some more scouting and get some more guys coming in here. I mean, we'll give anybody a trial run that's on here. Hey, 18-year-old fullback. If you're trying to be halfway decent, we'll go for it. I mean, here's a fullback right here. What's your crossing ability? Not that great. I mean, he's young, though. We'll give you a trial anyway. We'll give a bunch of these guys trials. We'll see what we can do. We still got time to get some more guys in here. It's still early. And it's unfortunate to lose to the team that we just got fired from, but they're a good team. They were just played terribly for us. That's what it comes down to. Our next game up is against Ufa, who is going to be a tough game as well. We got Saturn, Avantgarde, Kursk. I think the next game you guys will see will be somewhere in August. Well, let us get some more transfers in, get some stuff taken care of, and we'll come back sometime in August, probably before the Nizhny Novgorod and the Shinnik. We passed up an offer for Nizhny Novgorod last season, so it's another team that's kind of hits close to home, and Shinnik. Obviously, after that, we'll be playing the Baltica Neftekhimik. We will have to show the Neftekhimik game. That is guaranteed. So yeah, Nizhny Novgorod Shinnik is probably most likely what you guys are going to see next. Give us some time to get some more players in and see what we can do. So I do appreciate you guys watching, though. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about new team, new stuff, new opportunities. I mean, we're exactly where we would have been anyway, just maybe for a not as good team. I don't know. We'll find out. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.